So here's the deal. Your girl Joseline Hernandez just proved that when she accused Stevie J of possibly being Stevie Gay, allegedly, and watching gay porn, she was telling the truth because she went and took a lie detector test on that ass. So Stevie J just posted a video of himself rapping in the car with, of all people, Benzino. Now, Stevie J, Joseline are on the rocks. Benzino went out the heart with her fine self out there eating. And I would be eating that booty if I was Benzino. He better get back in her good graces. That's a fine woman. But anyways, a good woman too, Benzino. What is the matter for you? But anyways, so Benzino was pretty much him and out there are off and on. And I think sometimes that they make up to break up just to have that break up, make up sex BS. That's like a fetish to them, or at least that's the way that I perceive their relationship. I may be wrong here. But anyways, Stevie J and Joseline may actually be broken up for good this time. Now, people saw this video of them rapping in the car together. Well, actually, they were playing back a song I guess they made together. I think that's Stevie J on the second verse. If you want to hear the actual audio, of course I can't play it here. I don't know who owns the rights to the music. So just click the link below, visit my blog. It's there for you to listen to if that's important to you. The song doesn't sound bad. And I haven't seen anybody say anything bad about it on social media. But here's what Stevie J said about the video. All he had to say was street sweeper, hashtag danger zone. I think that's his record label. Hashtag VH1 boys with a Z at I am Benzino. Now, of course, people are going to speculate. I mean, you know, just like people can be gangster by association, people can be gay by association or bisexual by association, or in this particular case, PBA, pansexual by association. That's what ninjas are going to say. They're going to say that Benzino is sitting next to a man who likes to stir the doo-doo pot. So therefore, Benzino must be planting eggplant into very fertilized soil. In other words, he must be sticking his eggplant into the doo-doo door. Now, I don't think that Benzino has a gay bone in his body. I could throw Benzino under the damn bus right now, Jesus, because this jerk blocked me on Twitter not that long ago. Yes, Benzino blocked me on Twitter. I think it was something stupid that I said in the video, even though I'm actually a fan of his, and I give him so much credit for being one of the first people to call out that cornball Eminem with his whack rapping, non-rapping ass up there just saying all sorts of outrageous shit. So I give Benzino all types of credit. And he had a lot of words of wisdom on Love and Hip Hop, which we all know that Love and Hip Hop needs a voice of reasoning. It needs somebody who has some good sense. And Benzino was that guy. He was like damn Yoda or Hoda. He was like Ho Yoda, helping out his whorish friend Stevie J, who may need to change his name to Stevie T, because he's allegedly eating the tranny booty. Now, I'm not saying your boy Stevie J is swimming face first in a pool full of dicks. I'm not saying that instead of bobbing for apples, he used to bob for balls. I'm not saying that Stevie J unzips men's pants with his teeth. I'm not saying Stevie J got with Joseline because she looked mannish to him and that's his fetish. I'm not saying that at all. I'd never say something like that. I've never thrown a celebrity under the bus. You know, let me stop, man. Let me stop. As y'all know, I love Uncle Stevie. Stevie's my boy. I wouldn't throw him under the bus like that. But here's the deal. People are going to say, since Stevie is hanging with Benzino and Stevie just got exposed, that Benzino must be eating man booty too. And I just want to remind people, even if there is some truth to Stevie J, you know, watching the gay porn, which of course Joseline claimed that was the truth, and then, you know, her lie detector test came up as truthful. Just because that happened to happens to more than likely be true, that Stevie J watched gay porn, which there may be a real explanation for it. You know, it may have been that he accidentally clicked on something. You know, some people have accidentally clicked on bestiality stuff. You know, a person with a dog or a horse. You know, you end up at a website and you're like, whoa, how the hell did I get here? If somebody walks in on you, they'll say, well, you were watching animal porn. And is that a true lie? I mean, you happen to see something that you did not particularly want to see. Anybody who's ever used a search engine before knows that sometimes things can pop up that you did not ask to see. I remember this one time I was in the room with a female family member, and I typed in something to the effect of Jay-Z's lips. It was something like that, something about Jay-Z's lips. I think that was the exact term. Anyway, a damn vagina popped up on the screen. I was so embarrassed because I was in a search engine and I couldn't control what would pop up. I was like clicking through the pictures or whatever, and there was a big old vagina on the screen. Now, that might have scared Stevie J if Stevie J is in fact Stevie J, which I don't think so, you know? But anyways, I've been babbling for over 5 minutes. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine. Do you think that Benzino is going to be now falsely accused of being gay by association, or PBA, pansexual by association? I just wanted to put this out there that I would bet good money that Benzino is a heterosexual. I'm pretty damn sure of it. I don't think this dude has a gay bone in his body. Now, Stevie, I don't know about this ninja, but I don't think that we should be talking shit about Benzino because Stevie might be a little bit funny. So, what's your opinion on the matter? Is Stevie J Stevie Wonder? Stevie Wonder's where the men are at? Let me know below. Meat Magazine.